Howdy. Today we're looking at the Stug, as per requested. And this weapon, oh man, it is so overpowered. Just like, Tort and Karnon can't even touch this weapon. This weapon does infinite amounts of damage. Stug is a pretty old and infamous weapon. It states, firing a sticky, toxic, explosive compound, the Stug gelled gun offers multiple ejection models, delivering maximum damage in all situations. I mean, surely with a description like that, it's gotta be crazy strong, right? Base fire rate of 4, 20 in the mag, 2-second reload, fully automatic, a fat 5% crit chance with a 1.5 multiplier. Very good 0% status chance, a explosive range of 0.3 meters, 75 base corrosive damage, 30% damage fall off, and an embed time of 1.5 before it explodes, and then fall off of 30%. Now, those are some pretty wonky stats. It's going to be dealing massive damage. So critical hits aren't really doable here, not without adding in flat crit chance, and the crit multiplier is pretty terrible. And our status is also kind of unusable, so we're going to have to go with raw damage, which we all know is the true way to play this game, is just pure damage. I have lethal momentum, the Exilus, just to help the projectile speed. Secondary Merciless, so that we get more reload speed and more damage. Pistol Elementalist here for even more reload speed. And status damage, totally gonna do something for sure. Accelerated Isotope, we get radiation fire rate, lethal torrent, fire rate multi-shot, deep freeze for cold damage. Galvanized Diffusion for multi-shot, Hornet Strike for more damage, Pathogen Rounds for more toxin, Pistol Pestilence for more toxin. And this thing is going to just pulverize the enemy. No companion, and you can see that nothing on our Warframe will be affecting our damage, or at least so long as I don't cast abilities, it won't be affecting our damage. As you can see, now let's spawn in these level 205 Corrupted Heavy Gunners and see how crazy our damage is. As you can see, it's just game-breaking how much damage it does. If you shoot one spot, all the little balls, like it shoots out, you can see it shoots smaller balls, but if you shoot in one spot, they can combine to make a big ball. I think it takes, what, 3? 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, something like that. So if you keep shooting that spot, I'm not sure it actually does more damage. You need to not shoot the same spot, or you're kind of screwing yourself over. So you gotta, like, spread the balls around like so. Look at that, dude. Look at this insane amount of damage here. For real, though, this is actually terrible. This is a weapon that's in the game. I want a Stug and Karnon already. Come on, DE. Where's the Stug and Karnon? So we're going to try to actually make this do damage. We have a Saryn build, pretty typical weapons platform. Roar, Toxic Lash, Spores with Venom Dose. Fair bit of strength going on here. We're going to strip their armor. We have Emerald Shards, so we can full strip. And then lots of extra Toxin DOT damage from these Tau Forged. That's why we've got Toxin on the Stug to increase its damage. The Toxic Lash damage. Oh man! Now, I don't even need to reset these guys. They're not dead. Cast this, then we cast this, then we cast this, and then we cast this, and now we let the corrosive spread around and start stripping them, like so. And now we can start dealing damage. Oh yeah, look at that, dude. Look at all of that damage. It can barely manage to kill one of these guys. 10 shots, will that do it? Awesome. It takes half a magazine to kill one of these guys with all of these buffs on. So, you know, look at that. It's usable. You can make it work, right? Surely. Just spread the little gel everywhere and everything can die. Our roar ran out. Look at that. Massive PP damage. I want them to add an Incarnon for this that just turns it into the most broken gun in the entire game. Like, I mean, so overpowered it makes Tord Incarnon look like it can't even do damage. Just the most ridiculous thing they can possibly come up with. Like, you pull the trigger in the Incarnon form and it deletes the map. It does so much damage it crashes your game. That's what I want them to do with this. That would be unbelievably funny. Stug is actually a pretty cool weapon in concept. I think it looks interesting. It's a cool looking weapon. The gel thing, I don't know. It looks cool, I guess. It's just, it's real bad. Like, the fact that it has no crit chance almost at all, a horrible crit multiplier, literally 0% status chance, terrible base damage, the weird thing where the gel combines. The gel has a non-existent AoE. It takes 1.5 seconds before it explodes, and it has damage fall off. Like, this thing is just, it's so bad in every possible way, and it's just so funny because that combined with the description of delivering maximum damage in all situations. You know damn well this was a very hard troll on DE's part. They knew exactly what they were doing. It's a very interesting weapon, but it's real hard to make it actually deal damage. I mean, if you don't have Saryn, this thing's not even going to be able to go through star chart missions. And that's rough. Dang it, keep yawning, bro. I gotta quit that. I'm not exactly sure what else to do with the weapon. I mean, we could do a crit build with Arcane Avenger and stuff, but that's just going to be less damage than going all in on pure damage here, right? Like, it's better to just go for something like this instead of, I mean, maybe Avenger Combat Discipline, I don't know, with a companion. Actually, you know what, yeah, fine, we will do that. I think I can make that happen. Okay, so we would replace Aegis with Avenger, then we add in Combat Discipline. Now we put on Panzerwelpefeile to spread viral, and we get Tenacious Bond, so we actually have crit damage of 2.7, so I don't have to put crit damage on the weapon, and we have extra fire rate coming from it. So now we can cast all of this, and I unpause the enemy so they hit me, so Avenger procs more consistently. We wanted to spread the corrosive around. Okay, yeah, it's doing a lot better. Look at that. We're actually killing stuff. Here, let me shoot him a couple. Dang, I keep missing. There, look at that. Look at that. We made it deal damage. We made the Stug actually kill something. I think that's a pretty great achievement. Not that it's something nobody else has ever done, but you know, it's still funny nonetheless. I should... I would try to do a level cap with this, but honestly, it would just be absolute pain. Maybe I will one day. Maybe I'll do a level cap Stug run one day. That would be pretty funny. I think it's doable. It'd just be, you know, absolute pain to say the least. Okay, I think that's mostly it for the Stug. There's not really a whole lot else to do with the weapon because it's got such terrible stats. Hopefully this spreads the awareness of the Stug's almighty power and satisfies the guy that wanted me to make a Stug video. I hope you're happy. And now that I have the Stug with the form on it, you know, big whoa. Adios.